Hey everyone, welcome to Crypto Beach. Today we have Myrtle. She's an official influencer of CoinMarketCap. She's also the founder of BlockTides and the co-founder of PlaceWar. Today she's going to talk about her experience in blockchain, Bitcoin, and walk us through that. So without further ado, go right ahead.
Hi guys, and thank you so much for inviting me here. I'm really excited because, Miami is the most advanced city ever for, of course, blockchain and cryptocurrency. Your mayor really supports you a lot when it comes to crypto, and I actually want to go there at the same time. If there's no COVID, for sure, I really want to go there in Miami.
Yeah, definitely. We would be happy to have you, of course.
For sure. When it comes to the background that I have for crypto, I started out way back as a call center executive here in the Philippines. So that's where I came from different technical backgrounds, such as troubleshooting Comcast, troubleshooting your iPhones, troubleshooting your computers. So all of the technical aspects of things, that's where I came from. That's where I learned my skills. And of course, knowing cryptocurrency before, I became skeptical way back 6 years ago, 2015. It's really like a leap of faith for me to leave the 95 job that I have. So, you know what I mean. And then, of course, there's a lot of skepticism about scams, about whatnot when it comes to blockchain and crypto. But of course, when you do your own due diligence, your own research by searching the right things, because internet can actually provide you either two things, fake ones or the real legit news out there, right? So of course, I'm into spirituality. I'm into asking for the good stuff, law of attraction. I always pray every day for me to be led to the perfect news, the perfect people, for me to have this vision. Where I came from is actually doing events in Southeast Asia. I started out as an investor relations as well. So pretty much it's like a stepping stone in each experience that I had. So it's very well overwhelmed now that I have my own startup, which is I'm leading. It is actually PlaceWar, a metaverse internet culture where you can definitely go ahead and, of course, play to earn. So I started BlockTides as a small events company. We're actually licensed in Singapore with my partner with the Asia Token Fund. So that's where all it came from. So the little steps from big steps at the same time, it actually scared me for me to launch a project such as big like Play to Earn, right? Because GameFi is booming already, and there's a lot of fooders in the crypto space. If they actually don't like you, you will definitely be bashed by them. I don't care as long as I know myself and we have the good intentions for the community, offering opportunities at the same time on what we have with Place War. That's the best thing that I can say in the audience.
That's really interesting. So when you say fooders, are you saying like the FUD, like the fear, uncertainty, and doubt?
That's
Yeah.
right.
Okay. Yeah.
Because for the newbies out there, when it comes to cryptocurrency, the news, the media outlets, I know that news some with other people who's really trusting the news every day. I respect that. But when it comes to, of course, me, I really don't read the news every day. I only read good quotes, good positive things. I meditate, and at the same time, it's for my sanity, especially during COVID times. So of course, it's for me to feed myself with positivity with all of the things that I'm doing. So it really depends in one of the viewers out there. So I know that law of attraction is very well known already, and the positive things, thinking positive things. So that's what I do every day. Instead of me actually believing in the news, I actually go and look for the facts first because I know what's happening behind the scenes, especially with all of the food or fear, uncertainty, and doubt that's happening in the news with the big medias out there. I know what's happening on what's really happening in, for example, the China ban or whatnot. I know what's happening behind the scenes. So me, my advice to the newbies or those who wish to enter the crypto space, learn from the experts. You know, LinkedIn is there. You can definitely go ahead and ask, add, because you know when you don't ask for things or when you don't ask for mentorship, of course you'll be lost in this space. You will really be lost, and there's a lot of scammers out there. Even in the traditional businesses, people do bad things, you know. It's not just in this space who's there's a lot. So I don't want to amplify them, but I just want to provide the information that in all in all businesses there's good and bad people. It's really up to you how you'll actually trust them, or how you'll definitely be guided at the same time.
Definitely, totally agree with that. You know, in terms of avoiding some of these scams, I think that's, like you're saying, mentorship is important. Are there any other sort of tips or tricks that you have, you know, that you have based on your 6 years being in this game?
Well, to be honest, coinmarketcap.com has its own like Siri, or what do you call this? Like, what's the other thing? The robot in Google, Cortana or whatnot.
Yeah,
They have Alexandria. So CoinMarketCap have Alexandria, which you can learn the basics about crypto and blockchain. So you can definitely go to their website, access their learn, and then you'll be actually leaded to the landing page of Alexandria, which you can definitely learn more about blockchain, where it came from, the crypto slangs that we have, especially. We have a lot when it comes to crypto slangs, right? So you
yeah.
can definitely go ahead and learn about that. Or if you want to learn about something, for example, what are the glossaries and terms in the blockchain and crypto space in Google, you can definitely go ahead and search that. So one news outlet that I really trust is CoinDesk, Cointelegraph. So you can definitely go ahead and check the latest news and updates about cryptocurrencies there.
Okay, cool, cool. That's good to know. Now, this background you have is really exciting, you know, and super curious to hear about your take on the trends in crypto. You obviously have built out PlaceWar, and would love to learn kind of, you know, how that's been going and what how you want, you know, how you envision things moving forward.
Well, you know, there's a lot of companies out there who's into competition. With us, we're different because we're just here to actually solve real problems. At the same time, offer what we have for the community, for those who's interested. So with Place War, if you can see, GameFi or game plus finance is what's trending right now, right? The play to earn scheme. You've heard a lot of play to earn games out there. So of course, a lot of people, a lot of investors are actually diving into this industry already, which I actually really support ever since I'm joining way back or attending events in the blockchain and crypto space in Singapore, in Thailand, Vietnam. I've been there to the events. So I actually thought of, what if game plus blockchain will be integrated? It's going to be really rewarding, because what they don't understand, what blockchain have for the community is really rewards, which the traditional banks cannot offer to the people, right?
Right.
So yeah, when it comes to me, this is my own opinion, this is not a financial advice. I really want to actually see my own money being managed by myself, not being invested by someone else. You get it, right?
I
So of course, here in the blockchain space or in the crypto space, you can definitely do that, and you can definitely go ahead and earn high rewards when it comes to, because they thought that it's a scam when it comes to rewards, right? But blockchain technology does not actually, or is not limited when it comes to cryptocurrencies only, because blockchain can definitely help when it comes to handling data in your school records, because this is what I always say to the people. For example, imagine blockchain technology can be implemented or be there for the school records of each universities that we have, in handling the students' data, tracking them, giving them diploma, running in a smart contract. And of course, you can definitely go ahead when you apply in a job or show your biography to any other big companies out there, all you have to do is send that address, and of course, they will be able to verify that using blockchain technology. So that's the big purpose, one of the big purpose of blockchain, which a lot of people don't understand, because the highlight is over the cryptocurrencies, right? So when it comes to also national voting, for example, in the United States, it's going to be running in blockchain technology, which we're actually hoping for. So of course, manipulation, cheating, because here you can definitely go ahead and create your own governance token, which the community and the people can have, you know, the right and the freedom at the same time. So that's what I'm actually promoting at the same time here in the Philippines.
Right.
That imagine your national ID. Instead of you going to each offices for you to get the national ID, we have the SSS. We have the, that's your SNN, by the way. In the United
Social
States, we have
security
it.
number. Yeah.
Yeah, we have it here as well, like SSS,
Okay.
TIN for the taxes. So just imagine that being implemented in the blockchain technology. Using blockchain technology, it's going to be seamless, it's hassle free. All you have to do is actually show your QR code, right?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of emerging applications already happening. They want that to succeed. At least we support it. We support it one by one, introducing in this kind of podcast, introducing in the events. So
Yeah.
it's very best for us to be the one who's responsible in promoting the beauty behind blockchain. It's
Mhm.
not just about the money or profit here, because it's going to revolutionize when it comes to unbanked countries as well.
That's very true. So how did you get into place war? Your story is really unique because, you started in tech, and you essentially sort of got into crypto, but then you found a way to unlock value for people in your community. And then you use that as a platform to now like run your own sort of company, which is, this trajectory is really, really impressive, right? So tell us a little bit about how that happened. We'd love to learn a little bit about Place War.
Yep. Well, to be honest, let's start with BlockTides, because BlockTides is the root of everything
Okay.
for what I'm doing.
Okay.
Because BlockTides started as an events company, and then here comes COVID, right?
Right.
Events run out. We don't have any opportunities to travel, to do road shows. We stopped there. But me, I told myself during the first 6 months of being locked down, this will not stop. I don't want BlockTides to stop in promoting blockchain technology. What's behind it? How can we collaborate and of course grow our community? So I made BlockTides as a platform to help during COVID, which is actually promoting projects. There's a lot of rejections at first. There's a lot of fear when it comes to doing your own business, because they don't know, they don't understand what's the struggle of being an entrepreneur. They only see what's the product, what's the success, right? But when it comes to the what do you call this, the hurdles, the challenges of being an entrepreneur, they don't understand. So there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of rejection at the same time for you to actually showcase yourself out there. So that's what I'm going to provide here. That in doing that, we actually have a lot of promotions when it comes to projects, doing live series every week for us to help by giveaways. Giveaways are best for us to help during COVID times, especially those who's unemployed.
Mm.
So we do that for 1 year. We already have a debut, yeah,
Mm.
debut or anniversary when it comes to doing Block Tide series, live series, and promoting and helping people. So it's about philanthropy for me, because success for me is not about the money or $1 billion company. It's by helping people and how you treat them, to be honest. Because that's one of the things that I've learned with Draper University. It comes from community first, being a hero at the same time, and success is really peace of mind. and how you can make a difference in each community, even if it's small.
That's true. Perfectly said. Yeah. So it started with BlockTides, and you know, it's really awesome what you're doing there, kind of helping the local community, especially in times of COVID, by, you know, essentially, you know, giving creating a almost like a philanthropic stream of income for folks. You know, as it relates to the place war, how did you leverage
Transition.
BlockTides to get into place war?
Yeah. So we have a lot of scholars, by the way, when it comes to many different play to earn projects. So at the same time, we're
Or
not over competition. That's what I told you. I just actually tweeted that. It's community over competition, because again, there's a lot of speculators in the space already for you to be able to compete with each other. That's what my own principle is when it comes to handling my own businesses. So community over competition, that's where you'll win. Definitely good intentions. So we already have 500 scholars for BlockTides, Ace Axie Guild, and Mare Horse, the partners that we have for Southeast Asia.
oh wow.
So it's a big one, right? So I'm also one of the operations manager for Meta Gaming Guild. So we are planning actually to have 1,000 scholars for before the year ends. So that's the goal. At the same time, that's why we built PlaceWar at the same time. So the revolution for this and the inspiration is our place. If you're into Reddit, if you're following or if you're a user of Reddit, there's a collaboration that happened way back with different countries, with different people, providing or collaborating, invading a pixel, a blank pixel in our place. You'll just search that. Just search
Okay.
that. You can
So
definitely go
search
ahead and
our place on
understand. Yeah, our place, because that's where all of the logos of the countries. For example, Germany is invading France, so all of the blank canvas, they're all collaborating. They're all building their logos
uh,
inside that blank canvas. Each pixel, sorry. So each pixel that you'll have there, only one person can contribute. So it takes a lot of effort for you to do that when it comes to the big canvas that our place actually have. So when it comes to the gameplay, of course, you can actually see that it's similar to Gunbound or Worms Armageddon. If you're familiar with Worms before way back 2000, we got that inspiration because I love Worms Armageddon or Gunbound. So it's the inspiration. But the whole gameplay and economy is different because we understand the market, we understand the NFT world when it comes to the mechanism, because our place token will have the big governance all throughout Playstonia.
okay, so
There's a difference. Yeah, because when it comes to traditional games, of course, yes, you might find it similar or inspired by, but our intentions is actually to build a different gameplay and economy when it comes to crafting things, because everything is solely coded by the developers that we have.
I see. So you're giving people a way to essentially generate income by creating the different tools in this game, and then exchanging the tools in that game to level up, right? And then
That's right.
that creates obviously a play to earn environment, and that's why you're saying community first, because you've already helped your local community, and now this is another way to add value, right, where folks may have an opportunity to sort of partake in this economy and benefit from it.
Yes.
This is
So if ever
really
that this will be mainstream, for sure, we'll be happy. Because again, it's not about competition, because still we do support other play to earn games out there, right?
I see. I see.
So yeah. So when it comes to this, it's not just the 3v3 that we have. We also have 10 versus 10. So just imagine 10 versus 10. It's gonna be crazy. It's just like a tournament.
Yeah.
And you can definitely go ahead and bet for the best team that you'll have. or because once that team will win, you get that money.
Oh, wow. So there's even the support for people who are viewing the game to bet on the competitors of the game and win cash. So this is, you basically are creating almost like a way, a circular economy for folks who want to get involved with sort of building the digital tools. They can get involved and they can partake, right? And then you have folks who are who may want to just bet on the outcome, right? Because
Yeah.
it's a 10 versus 10 or 3 versus 3, right? And then the
And
people.
then also you can match with our NPCs, which is actually our bosses inside the player versus environment, which will be launched by this month. It's still a secret for the
Are you working with developers to build this out?
Yes, our developers, they thought that they're from the Philippines, but no, they're from Taiwan.
Okay. And is this available in the App Store? How's it? How are people
No,
getting access to it?
unfortunately, there's regulations when it comes to
Sure.
cryptos for iOS. You all know that.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's really hard to get approved. So we're gonna be launching our demo is available already via APK Android.
Okay. Okay. APK Android. Okay. Nice.
That's
Nice.
the demo. But when
Just
it
the
comes
demo.
to the play to earn already, it's gonna be available this month. So
This
it's still a
month.
secret. Just stay tuned with the official announcements that we have.
Well, this sounds awesome. What you're doing is really taking your ability to lead and to serve the community, and then you're pairing that with new technology to create an economy that helps the people. I think that's a really great story, and I'm going to be following this. This is super, super, super awesome. Um, you
We
know,
actually have the Guild Alliance already, Guild Alliance program and trainer program, which you can definitely be part of our team, the 3 stars general, because I wanted to be creative when it comes to the corporate things. For example, we do have the community managers, right? I
right.
actually want to call them 5 stars general. So we got that idea, of course, for us to be creative, not boring at the same time. So the 3 stars general will be the trainer about the game economy, the whole gameplay for a lot of communities to know more about PlaceWar. So it's gonna be it's actually launching soon after the guild registrations for our NFTs.
Nice, nice. So what is guild registration? Just so the audience can.
At least you have of course 50 people that can join you, so you can definitely create your own guild. So we have that guild alliance program which you can partake in, and also we will have like rewards for the guilds out there at the same time for the trainer program. So we will have like a monthly rewards for those who wants to actually volunteer and help making place war big.
Okay, okay. Are you did you raise money to sort of finance like the development of the entire app? Was this something that, you communicated the opportunity to developers and they just bought in and they wanted to be a part of it? How did you sort of, bridge that gap?
So for that, ever since March, we're already conceptualizing about this
Okay.
because if you know Gala Games, I'm also a supporter of Gala Games. I'm helping their community to grow big here in the Philippines, and yes, so I've been really a fan of a gamification plus finance aspect of things. So when I actually knew about Gala Games last year, 2020, so GameFi is still not booming way back. So I'm already supporting them and I'm a proud holder of Gala Games. So
Oh,
that's why. So since March, since the inception of PlaceWar, we're already developing the product. And then comes this last September, we actually made we've done a fundraising at
okay.
the same time. Yeah, our seed investors, by the way,
Mhm.
is crypto.com.
Oh, nice, nice. Okay, wonderful. Well,
Yeah,
this
so
is
you
lots.
already know crypto.com, right?
Yeah,
So
we already know them.
crypto.com is already booming and there's a lot of big partnerships going on like UFC, like what do you call this? Matt Damon, and then the last one is Staples Center, right?
Yeah,
So they're one of
right.
our backers, and at the same time big VCs in the Southeast Asia such as AC Capital.
Mhm.
You can search them. It's actually on our Medium
Okay.
and LP Capital. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Definitely. All right. Wow. This is a project to watch. I'll make sure to include some links.
Yeah, so they don't actually know that because crypto.com is not yet promoting us at the same time. It's all about the face. We just want to be low key at first. And we want to actually be the best builder out there when it comes to growth, and so that we can showcase it more better because progress is progress no matter how slow it is, you know.
Understood. That makes, yep. You got to play the long game here, right? Because
The roadmap, to be honest, we posted it before that we are planning to launch it next year. But the advancement of the developers, they made it advanced already. The PVE will be out this December, and the PVP will, along with the Guild Wars, will be Q1 2022.
okay, okay, sounds good. So this, we're coming toward the end of the podcast. This has been an
Mhm.
amazing one because we got the opportunity to learn from the inside how how the metaverse is transforming our physical communities, right? So this is
There's a lot
really
of things when it comes to metaverses. The audience might they don't know that metaverse exists since 2000. If you've actually played The Sims, that's a metaverse already. That's a metaverse game, which you are using an avatar for you to dress up. So it's a metaverse already. Because here in the crypto space, if you're not aware that we're having our own words, right? Metaverse, um, WAGMI, we're all gonna make it, right? So yeah, it's just part of the space, which is actually fun that we're actually having our own words.
yeah, definitely, definitely. So, any last words, anything that any sort of places that you want the audience to go to, things like that related to what you're doing?
Well, for sure, you can definitely go ahead and follow BlockTides, follow PlaceWar. All you have to do is search. I'll just give you the links if you want to post it in your description.
I will.
So yeah, no mandatory things, but of course you can definitely go ahead and follow us, learn more about us because we're also providing education for the community by providing what is metaverse, what's the best analogy for metaverse, what's the best analogy for Bitcoin or other things. So yeah, thank you so much for inviting me here.
No problem. It's our pleasure, and thank you so much for showing up and granting us this knowledge, access to this knowledge. So
You're
appreciate.
welcome because education is key because there's a lot of people who doesn't know about crypto, about blockchain, so they are afraid. So let's actually make them confident that there's this technology that can help them with a lot of things.
Totally agree. Let's build trust. All right. Well, if that kind of wraps it up, thank you so much for your time. And yeah, until next time, we hope to have you again. All right.
Thank you guys, and please stay safe and healthy.
All right. You too. Bye bye.